Welcome back to Diana Trainer, my YouTube channel. Do you have tight hip flexors? Are you working from home many hours sitting in front of a computer? If this is your case, and if you have certain tightness here, it's because these muscles become shorter and weaker. So let's go to stretch them now. I'm going to start with my left leg in front. I have to be able to see my whole foot. So look at my knee. It's more than 90 degrees. I'm going to take my hands on the floor, on the mat. I'm going to even take the front leg forward and clasping the toes of my rear leg, and I'm taking my hip lower. So I'm stretching this area. These are your hip flexors muscles. Yes, you can feel them now, don't you? I'm going to take now my rear knee onto the floor. So I'm stretching my hip flexors even more. All the time, I have to be able to see my whole foot. You can see my knee, no pressure, no body weight onto this knee. And the last step that you're going to do only if you feel comfortable. If not, you remain here, you keep stretching like this. But if you can, take the elbows onto the floor. That will make you stretch even more. Make sure that you're not putting any pressure on this knee. Make sure that this knee is more than 90 degrees. And now, coming back to the previous step, and I'm going to walk backwards with my hands, and I'm lengthening my front leg, flexing my foot, my left foot, and I'm leaning forward my body. So I'm not only stretching my hip flexors, I'm stretching now the back of my leg, and I will feel more on the back of my knee. Flex more your foot. Stay there. Next step, I'm going to take my body weight onto my left leg, and I'm going to rotate my right leg. So my right knee now is looking at the ceiling. I'm flexing my right foot. What is happening now? I'm feeling the stretch on the inner side of my legs, the adductors muscles. And with this elbow, with my left elbow, I'm opening my left leg. Very important tip. Your left heel is on the floor. You are not lifting the left heel. So if you're not very flexible, maybe avoid this step at the moment, or just do this. This is your modification till you get more flexible. And then with practice, you'll be able to go here. I'm going to switch now and rotate onto the other side. Again, I'm watching my foot, knee more than 90 degrees, stretching my hip flexor. Now is my right leg, which is on the front. Left leg on the back. I'm taking my hips down, I'm pressing and really stretching my hip flexors, and now I'm taking my knee on the ground and I'm stretching my hip flexors even more. Remember, knee, no body weight on there, And now I'm taking my elbows on the floor. And now I'm going to come back to the previous step, and I walk backwards with my hands, lengthen the leg, my front leg, flexing the foot, and I lean forward. Big, deep breath will help you to stretch better, always remember. Next step, now I'm going to take my body weight onto my right leg, right heel on the mat. If you're lifting the right heel, no, on the mat. Right elbow, opening my right leg, and I'm rotating my left leg. My knee now is looking at the ceiling, flexing the foot. Remember, modification, you can stay like this. Rotation is very important. So you start opening your hips, and then with the practice, you'll go lower. Now, taking the legs back together, rolling up. And this was hip flexor stretches. Practice, practice, practice. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me a comment if you want. And if you want to join me on my Pilates online classes, just send me an email. Have a lovely rest of the evening and see you on the next video. Bye bye.